All right, Tour Divide, day 19. So we're back at, we're at the Squirrel Creek Elk Ranch. Much nicer, happier day today. We were afraid it was going to be another rainy day, but looks like the forecast is 70s and sunny, so couldn't ask for better than that. Had an amazing breakfast prepared for us, which was another great surprise we weren't expecting. We ran into John and Mish, I think, and then this other couple who are dog packing. Yeah, they're bringing their little pup with them, which is pretty impressive. And now we're all packing up and heading for Coulter Bay. We've got 10 more miles of Idaho before we hit Wyoming. So that's 2 states down, 3 to go, hopefully.
Hey. Yeah. See you at camp tonight. See you there. I'm still thinking a lot about touring versus racing. Today's plan is 58 miles, which from racing standpoint is way below where it should be. And honestly, you know, having a somewhat shorter day, I guess 60 miles with mountain passes is still not nothing, but it takes the pressure off. Feels kind of nice just to have 6 hours, 8 hours of riding. And also on today's agenda, very soon to the right, we will be able to see the Grand Tetons. I'm now 8 miles from the Wyoming border, so 58 miles would be a pretty nice ride, I suspect. Hey Rob, do you like riding your bike in Idaho?
Pardon me?
Do you like riding your bike in Idaho?
I do.
Bad news.
I'm not in Idaho anymore?
We're in Wyoming.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Another state.
Yep.
Until winter comes, it really makes
In Wyoming, and that's a wagon train. I can tell you from personal experience that being on a rough road like this in a wagon train is no fun at all. The only suspension system is the little board that's sprung, which I think might be a springboard. At the, I can't remember, it's a national park campground in the Grand Tetons National Park. And one of those sort of serendipitous things. Pretty much this whole street is filled with Tour Divide and GDMBR riders. Tyler's up there. He gave us intel on this place. Pretty cool. So I think a bunch of us are going down to get dinner. And yeah, it's been a great day.
about to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see
Tour Divide, day 20. Slow going this morning. We had some minor mechanicals and a breakfast buffet to attend to. We've taken care of most of them. And now we are packing up. Last night, all today, it's been on this road. I don't know what it is, but people here have been just, it's been rough. Cars swerving by, giving no room, hills, no shoulders, crosswinds. It's been rough. Now we're turning off, finally. Happy, happy, joy, joy. How cool is this place? We got the sagebrush, the mountains, ponderosa pines, and whatever other pines. This little road we've been on for the last, I don't know, 5-10 miles. Almost no traffic, rolling hills up and down, giant tailwind. I haven't pedaled since we've been talking here, and we're cruising right along. All good things come to an end. I now find myself on a climb that I'm told is 23 kilometers long, which means time to hit some podcasts, maybe an audiobook, maybe a couple audiobooks, and sit back. And I can't wait to see for the view at the top. Should be pretty great. Okay, so if I've done this math right, I'm 45.3 decimeters per liter into the climb. We're back in alpine areas, which is really cool. It's beautiful. Not as cool as the road I'm on. You can tell turns to peanut butter mud when wet. And if you look behind me, well, it doesn't look dry. So I'm hustling and bustling to get this thing over with before that weather comes. This is definitely one of those, wow, look at where I'm riding a bike today moments. Amazing. Although the locals here do claim that there are more grizzlies per mile here than anywhere else. Now, up in Canada, you couldn't ride a bike without going through a million bear poops on the road. Here I haven't seen any. My fingers are crossed. This does feel like the place where we'd see them. Alright, so when last we spoke, I was climbing that path, that 4829 decameter climb. And rain was coming in. Got to the top of it to some sort of safari guiding service place with a lodge, and it looked like it was about to come slamming in. So we checked to see if there's lodging there. It was all booked up. So we decided to make a break for the next campground. And then it turned sunny and beautiful. It was amazing. Unfortunately, the ride now is on the side of a 55-mile-an-hour highway. We're up at almost 10,000 feet. This is the sun. With Team Rory. And that's the Continental Divide Trail. So we're on it. This is the descent from that 10,000 foot pass. And it's all mud rut. The stuff that really is tough for me to ride. The reason it's all ruts is because when it's wet, it turns to peanut butter. So the only thing worse than riding this when it's dry is when it's wet. And as we speak, here comes the rain. I mean, I need to hurry, but this really is a remarkable place. Phew. Descent wasn't too bad after all. And then we found the campsite just a mile or two down the road. Campsite's got a bunch of things, or a bunch of sites. And right as we did, the clouds went over and the sun came out. So now, we're cruising around looking at sites. There's so many to select from. Good times. Right, Tour Divide Day 20. So we ended up having dinner in the most amazing picturesque campsite. I had more of my abomination ramen with tuna
and hot sauce and mustard. It's horrible, but it was great. Had dinner with Aaron and Carly and Rowdy, the dogpackers. We're just great people, and had a good time. So now we're heading off to bed. The temperature has dropped a lot since the sun went down. The camp steward guy said that last night it was down in the low 20s. So happy July 4th. But get all bundled up, hit the sleeping bag, and see how this goes tonight.